Hey guys, so yeah, we're gonna record a song by Cindy Ndombela, one of my favorite artists. So I thought maybe that since I cannot sing, maybe I can get someone to sing, like a track to sing, and then we'll try to make an example of it, of what is happening in the song. So we'll try to find the key of the song, and then after finding the key on which she's singing on, and then we'll try to break down everything according to our minor, our major, chords, so that you can understand what she's doing. So I'm gonna play the song, and then we're gonna listen firstly to the song, and then after listening to it, we're gonna find the key. Then after finding the key, we're gonna break down the chords. So yeah, let me just play the track for you. So yeah, guys, that's the song, Yegu Musa. So let us try to find the key. So I'm gonna go back on the track, and then let us try to find the key. So I'm gonna try to show you on how to find the key as well. Just note that whenever we're finding the key that a person is singing in, normally the easiest way for me is that I find it whenever they're taking a break, whenever they are closing, or whenever they're closing the song or the verse of the song. Whenever they're closing it and then they like stop singing, normally they close it off on a 1. So that is how I'm able to pick up my key, because they're on a 1, and then that's the key, that's my referencing point, meaning that's my 1. So let me take an example on this song. So I'm gonna try to, I can walk up from anywhere as long as I can hear them. When they're closing the verse, I'll be able to get the key. song, normally you get the key there. Remember when they're still in the song, you're gonna find other keys. They're still playing other progressions. So you're gonna find a 5 or 6. You're gonna get so confused. But when they're closing the song, you'll be able to find your key. And then again, your key, remember that it is the constant note that you can play throughout the song that is gonna be consistent. So if I play, it fits in because that's the key that the person is singing in. So it's able to come into the song. So yeah, it fits in, guys. So just be careful of that. Yeah. So let's try to break down what they're saying. Yegu Musa. I won't do the introduction because that's for the intermediate and the advanced guys. So for now, for the beginners, we'll be like. So we determine that the key of E flat or D sharp. So let us look at the keys in E sharp. E flat or D sharp. So our 1 is our E flat. Our 2 is our F. Our 3 is our G. Our 4 is our A flat. Our 4 is our A flat, yeah. Our 5 is our B flat. 6 is our C. Then 7 is our D. So we already know the scale of E flat. Remember that your scale the major scale of E flat. So let us start off and try to figure out what are they doing, and then we can try to apply that to the major chords and the minor chords. So the song starts off like this. Yeah. So I'll try to be slow again. So I can't really sing it. So let me play the first verse and then I'll try to break down the first verse that they're singing. So they go like that's your 1. So they start off with a 1. Remember, this is your other inversion. Remember that your 1 is your major. So if 1 is your major, this is your E flat major chord. We inverted. First inversion, second inversion. So they started off on the first inversion of your E flat minor chord. The reason why they did that, remember, it was to have the melody. So they wanted that. So now we have to structure our chords to be able to suit the melody. So we want the melody to be on the highest note. So we couldn't really take remember this is your root chord. Then the song starts off with a D sharp. So I want my D sharp to be on the highest melody. So I'm going to use my first inversion. So that's how they started off. So they started off. So they went from my 1 to my 4. So remember that my 4 is my major chord. So in this case it will be my A flat major chord. A flat major chord. Remember your A flat. This is your A flat. First inversion, second inversion. They wanted the melody to be on the highest note. So this one, I'm just going to explain it. So it's so let me play it again so that you can get on how I'm playing it. So I'll play it with both hands again. So that's the first verse on how they're playing it. So let us go to the second verse. So this is still the first verse. Second verse, listen. Please Let us go again for the second verse. So they say, I can't really sing, but you already know what it said. Remember I played it. So So 1, 4, 3, 5, 1, 1, 4, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 5, 1, 4, 3. So guys, I think you have noticed that some of the chords I'm actually struggling to do, just like your 3. The reason for that is already my hand structure is already used to playing multiple chords at the same time. So I'm having a bit of a challenge now, having to readjust everything so that you can be able to see. But remember that these videos are just for your beginners, and then I'm trying my utmost best to try to break everything down so that they can be as simple as possible. So I don't want to be holding it in a different position so that you get confused. So I just wanted to do it as simple as possible. Hence, that is why I'm using my thumb, my index finger, and my middle finger, so that you can try to see what I'm doing on the keyboard, and then you can try to do that. But immediately I told you that the more you practice the songs and the better you're starting to get, you'll see that your hand positioning will start to change whenever we are applying more chords to your playing. Just like the way that I'm holding my 1, it would be different if I'm doing the lessons for the intermediate and the advanced guys. So it will be a bit different. So it would be a bit different if I'm doing it for the other guys, but for beginners, I'm going to try my utmost best to try to make it as simple as possible for you guys. So that is the song Yegu Musa. Go back, watch the video, practice it, and then yeah.